I'm here with Peter from the Swimming Pool and Spa Association of New South Wales. How are you, Peter?
Well, thank you.
Tell me, what are the trends in pools these days?
I think the major aspect with pools these days is pools are certainly being integrated into the houses a lot more. I mean, years ago a pool was something you stuck around the back and went and had a swim in, but now a pool is a true water feature.
And what materials are used these days for pools?
The main two are concrete and fiberglass. Concrete pools can be applied to any application. There's certainly a structural unit that can be built above ground, in ground, they can be built anywhere. Fiberglass pool is a pool that you can view in a showroom, and that is a pool you end up with in your residence. So they're completely different types of pools, and it's a matter of getting the pool that really meets your requirements.
And I guess they look quite different in the end, don't they, concrete and fiberglass?
Oh, they can, but fiberglass pools are basically, you do have a fiberglass finish. They do come in varying colours, but predominantly blues. Concrete, you have the flexibility of many finishes, from your standard type pebble right through to fully tiled. So there is a big range of finishes with concrete. Fiberglass is a smooth, nice, neat finish as well.
And what's the more expensive option?
Generally concrete. If you look at a basic fiberglass and basic concrete, not a lot of difference in cost. Concrete does become more expensive because of site conditions.
And what's going to last the longest?
It's like anything, if it's maintained well, they both have long-lasting qualities.
How long does it generally take to get a pool installed?
That will vary depending on the site conditions and whether it's concrete or fiberglass. A fiberglass pool can be installed a lot quicker. Fiberglass pools are generally installed on reasonably flattish type sites. Concrete pool time of installation can vary depending on the difficulty, site access, but generally minimum you're talking 3 months or so with concrete pools, but that can go out to 6 months depending on site conditions and the building process that may be being built in conjunction with a new residence and that as well. So time does vary, but the main thing is to make sure you get the right pool to suit your site.
I guess some people might be a bit concerned about the running costs of having a pool. Are they high?
Running costs are generally not high. It really comes down to care and maintenance. If you do regular maintenance with a pool, your running costs are quite reasonable. And pools will vary depending on the location, their use, the temperature. But I say if they're well maintained, they are reasonably economical to run.
Is it generally quite easy to look after a pool yourself?
Yeah, maintenance is generally quite easy, but we certainly recommend taking the water samples to accredited pool shops, especially SPASA members, who can test the water and make sure the pool is kept in tip-top condition.
I guess you also have a choice of saltwater or chlorine pools. What would you recommend?
It depends on the application. There are several different forms of water chemistry, and there's no particular one suits any pool. It's really a matter of finding out the best application of water chemistry for your pool, and again your builder or pool technician can certainly advise you on the best system.
And what about heating your pool? People can look at solar heating and things like that.
There are varying forms of heating these days: solar, gas, electric. Again, you really need to consult with your builder or pool specialist to advise the best form of heating for your pool. Solar is certainly your most economical. Not all residences are suitable to add solar, so speak to your professional about getting the best advice for heating.
People are very focused on making things sustainable these days. Can you make a pool more sustainable?
Yes, there's certainly many, especially with modern type pools, with filtration and chemical treatments, that pool covers and everything can certainly these days be maintained a lot better and make them a lot more economical to run and a lot more efficient all around, power-wise and health-wise. So there certainly are a lot of modern type of equipment that can be added to pools these days.
There are obviously lots of benefits to installing a pool at your property. Can you run through some of them?
You're really putting a pool in for your own lifestyle and use and health requirements. So putting a pool in, you're certainly adding value to a residence, and you'll certainly attract a lot bigger market when you do come to sell that.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Peter.
No problem. Thank you.